Let's talk about the goal first of all. As soon as it left your boot, did you know?
Yeah, I had a good angle on it. I think I was saying before, the lad who was kind of coming in to tackle me, it kind of helped me a bit because it took the decision out of my mind. I was hitting it no matter what. I think if I take a touch, he's probably tackling me, so it kind of gave me that angle. And yeah, it's nice. It's been a bit of a frustrating start, and to get a goal like that in a game that it was probably the way we were going to win the game, to be honest, either off a set play or something like that, because it was a pretty bad game of football. You call it bad, it was just a different style. The pitch was awful. You couldn't get the ball down and play at all, which is one of our strengths. But I think what we showed, which is conversations I had with the manager in the summer, is games like this we have to win if we want to be successful. And we found a way to win the game, and that's what matters.
The point has already been made that maybe it shows part of the evolution of this squad, that a couple of times this season that's what's happened already, including today.
Yeah, if you look at any successful promotion push inside, they win games that maybe are on a flip of a coin. They win those games, or they at least make sure they don't lose them. And I think that's something, I've only been to the club this season, but from the last season, if we'd have turned a couple of them into wins, we might have been higher up the league. And it's kind of dropping your ego, realising where you're playing, what the pitch is like, who you're playing against, and just finding a way to win. You can't outplay every team. You can't score goals with 15, 20 passes every time. It's just not the way League One is.
Do you feel as though that can be a problem for big clubs, whichever division they're in, if they think they are, the big club within that league, dealing with those challenges can affect them sometimes?
Yeah, definitely. I think you see it right through the football pyramid. It's not as easy as being a big club. You get promoted. Otherwise, Sheffield Wednesday would have been promoted last year. Sunderland, it took a few years to get out of the league. It's never that simple. And also, teams do raise the game. I've been on the receiving end of playing against big clubs in the Championship, and you do up your game, whether it's subconsciously or consciously, you do. And you want to win or draw that little bit more. I think they were playing for a point, to be honest, from minute one. So it's a fantastic 3 points. I think we said in there, we beat Forest Green 5-1 or 5-0, and we were happy, of course, but that almost means more.
What about you then? As you say, obviously a bit of an injury to start the season too as well. How much does that goal almost kind of announce your arrival, if you like, after this performance and a good showing last week as well against Wycombe?
Yeah, it's nice to be in the team. I've had to be patient. The lads have done well in there. It wasn't the start that I envisaged at the club, but it wasn't a disaster by any means. It's just we've got good players, and patience isn't my strongest point, but I'm trying. And I think the gaffer has a phrase: "You're best when the best is needed," and I think that runs throughout the team. We all know if you're not at it, then there'll be another player that will step in, and through injuries or through lack of form or whatever, you will get a chance. And we've spoke a lot about it for the 10 weeks, 10 games that have been and gone, and he definitely has faith in me and speaks to me in a good manner and positive manner, and it's nice to have 2 back-to-back games, 2 back-to-back wins.